Next play action. Looking to go over the top. He catapults it down the field on Dunze's alone.
Welcome back. You're tuned in to a live running mock draft here on GrimeCast Media. This is out of our draft league. 32 general managers. It's on a private platform. We all have our notes. It's just we operate just like a real mock draft, but instead we're internet GMs and we're having fun doing this. And this league's been around for a while. I've been participating in it for quite some time now. I've been involved with mock drafts for probably 40 years. So I go back to like the Tim Brown Heisman days, all that, the paper notes, all that stuff. Even fantasy baseball, dude. I go back to like rotisserie fantasy baseball, dude. So I look young, but I'm old school, dude. And a lot of my friends are in their mid-50s. I'm in my mid-40s, dude. And don't get it twisted. I'm over here on a mock draft simulator just goofing off, man. We're real. Like, this goes on my resume. And so Michael Penix was there at number 44. And that's what I want to tell you guys, is that with 32 other general managers, I had about 4 trade offers to move up to get quarterbacks, because everybody knows the Raiders are looking for a quarterback. Raider Dave's very patient. I'm a very patient human being, I told you. I'm getting ready for a lot of things that are going on in the world, and I've been very patient about it. I've been patient since high school for certain things. I'm very passionate about real estate. I've been very passionate about a lot of things, but I know a lot of things are not what they seem to be. So, right here with Michael Penix, I was very patient, fell in my lap. I got him pick number 44. If he gets drafted in the first round, it's huge for me, because I'm going to get a lot of points for getting him at this value right here. But if he falls right in our lap, I'm still going to get a lot of points if we get him at number 44, or if the Raiders even drafted him. If the Raiders moved up in the third round and maybe a few spots and got him in the second round and got him in the second round, moving up a few spots, then that would be a lot of points for me as well. But we took Quinyon Mitchell, number 13th overall. I know we could have got an offensive tackle. I know we need offensive help, but I'm thinking a little bit differently. I'm thinking Hollywood Brown, dude. You got Marquise Brown over there now in Kansas City. That dude could take the top off of defense right there. Linked up with Mahomes. You got Kelsey in the middle, in the soft zone, tearing it up. I mean, and then you got their young rookie that they had a good year. They had a young rookie who had a good year in Rashee Rice. So with them losing Tyreek Hill, it really didn't affect them in winning 2 other Super Bowls. And now they add Hollywood Brown. Dude, we got to have a cornerback with 4.3 speed. We have to have more speed at the defensive backfield. Plus, cornerbacks get hurt, dude. You know, hamstring, you name it. You could be out a few games. Changes everything about your game plan. But I think this helps AP a lot by getting Quinyon Mitchell. We follow up. We get a quarterback. We have a third-round prospect we're watching right now. I'm going to share that with you. Actually, first, let me just talk real quick Penix's stats. Just his ratings, and you guys already know most of this stuff, but I mean, he threw for nearly 5,000 yards last year. He had 8.8 yards per attempt, which is really good. If he can maintain a 7.5 yards per attempt in the NFL, he'll be fine. He'll be fine in the NFL. He might take time to develop. He's a left-handed quarterback. The odds are against him, but with speed, maybe a Trey Tucker helps the lefty, And one thing I noticed with Michael Penix, really good with the back shoulder throws. I know the passes seem a little awkward. I'm left-handed myself. It looks funny on tape and all that, but when you really watch and focus, man, them back shoulder throws are really effective. And it really comes down to his vision and what he sees down the field and his projection, his progressions, not so much what we think. But I mean, 36 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and 106.7 passer rating. Same as 22, very similar numbers, 4,600 yards, 64.9 completion percentage, 8.3 yards per attempt, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 103.3 quarterback rating. So let me get this out of here. And then, but I'm going to pull up our next prospect for the third round. We're going Patrick Paul, offensive tackle out of Houston. This guy's a really good and effective pass blocker. Really good pass blocker. I think that's a good thing to start with right there, because run blocking is one of those things that you kind of get that out of your offense. So for instance, if they want him to be a downhill run blocker or whatever, they want him to improve on his run blocking, that's something that can be shored up with a really good run game. When a team commits to the run game, a lot of reps for an offensive tackle. I'm not worried about his run game weaknesses is what they're saying. He's more of a pass blocking offensive tackle. Like I said, the run blocking part, I always feel can be much more improved than pass blocking flaws. If you have pass blocking issues, you're having issues with your feet. When you're going downhill, it's a completely different story, man. It's basically you're in a dominating mind mode. You're like, hey, I got to get this guy out of my way. I'm going downhill. It's basically knock him on his ass. And a coach can fix that. A coach can get in your face and say, hey, dude, we need you to knock that guy on his ass and clear this lane. So let me know what you think, man. Did we screw up? Did we not? Should we have gotten an offensive tackle in the first round? I can take the criticism. I just lean so much more on the cornerback position because they're so hard to find. And not only that, when a cornerback's contract comes up, that's a big deal. When you have to re-sign a cornerback to a multi-year deal, it's not easy to keep an elite cornerback in this league. Same with defensive tackles. You saw what happened to Miami. Christian Wilkins, man, completely freaking. We got him straight out of his rookie contract at an elite level. So, once again, give me your thoughts. Patrick Paul, future prospect for our mock draft. Let me know if you're with this one. If you have a better prospect or you're like, hey, Dave, dude, I can really help your draft. Hey, I'd be all cool for that. I'm all open ears, man. We're in the war room right now. We're taking notes. I hope you stick around, like, share, and subscribe, and let me know if you like this content. And, hey, man, let me know one day if we could start a big league one day, man, and do this thing, man. But I'm a part of a league right now. And, like I said, right now we're having fun, but it looks like a lot of people are using mock draft simulators. They're having fun, and hey, all the best, man. Like I said, I just don't. It's too AI for me, and I can't do it, man. So anyway, you guys have a great day. I'll catch you on the next one. Probably gonna be a couple days because we're gonna be working on this third round, man. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.